By numbers here because these, for Glendale, these don't match up at all, and that's very unfortunate, but...
Yeah, we don't, there's not a 42 on that. I mean, some of them do.
Some of them, and the tip won by Nora Clark. Lily May taking it up court, cross to Bray. In the corner to Clark, across, three-pointer by May, a little too long. Rebound by the Falcons, they're on a fast break now. Driving in the lane, kicking it back out, and May will knock it out of bounds. That's one thing the Eagles can do a lot. Tight defense. And
a very aggressive team, great defense. They play quick pace on offense. It's definitely early in games where they take leads early and don't give them up later in the game. So if Glendale wants any chance of winning, they're going to have to lock down on defense and try not to get overwhelmed.
Top of the key here, down in the corner, back up top. Three-pointer is up, and it is good.
Textbook shot right there. Set the feet, was patient with it, great shot.
And the Eagles are back down court. Bray across court with a Harding commit. Kinley Hammett. Corner, Nora Clark. She pump fakes. Step up, and she airballs. Driving in, guarded tightly by Clark. Cross court, pump fake, back up top. Working it around the perimeter. Driving in, kicks it out. Set screen down inside the pick and roll. And they're gonna call a foul for two shots.
I mean, other than the foul, great help defense right there. Wouldn't have to trap him close to half court, but good job on the help defense right there.
Maya Morris, sophomore, shooting the free throw. Shot is up and no good. Jamborees are 3 quarters, 6 minutes each. Shot number 2, no good, and she goes over 2. Rebound by Bray. The Eagles looking to move the ball fast. Over to Clark. Down inside the Jones, back out to Bray. In the corner for Hammett, she drives in, puts it up, and the first bucket of the 2022 season comes from Kinley Hammett.
Great ball movement on that possession right there. Ball wasn't in the hands of anyone for too long, and great basket.
And just like that, the Eagles get the ball back. Driving in is May, and she finishes.
Now here comes the half-court press. We saw this a lot last season from both the guys and the girls this season, or last season.
They back off here. .426. Screen set. Back inside. Shot is up, and they're going to call a foul. And you've seen so far, I mean, both of their possessions has been pick and roll action, moving around the perimeter, and it's worked. They've got 2 fouls, and they're looking to create points.
Yeah, if you're generating this many fouls, you got to make your shots at the line. Because right now they're 0 for 3 at the line. You gotta make the shots at the line, especially in these Jamboree games when there's going to be a lot of penalties because, everyone's trying to get back in the swing of things.
Fouls. I know you're coming off
penalties.
Football.
Yeah, I'm coming off football. My bad. Fouls. My bad. It's going to be a lot.
Trust me, I miss football season too.
Yeah, there's going to be some foul trouble for both these teams. But if the other team's going to put you in foul trouble, you got to make them at the line.
And they're going to say she stepped on the line. And
I think she did. I mean, I don't think we had a camera on that, but from the view over here, it looked like she did.
It's tied 4-4, and the ball is going to be back in the Falcons' hands. In the backcourt to the Falcons. Drives in the lane. Down inside, broken up by Nora Clark.
Great job reading the play right there.
And J.C. Bray dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds.
See, those are the types of mistakes you're going to see early in Jamborees because, like I said, everyone's trying to get back into the pace of a basketball game. You'll see it probably for the most of the night, but, just don't hang your head on it too much. Just get back and play.
Driving in the lane in the corner. Back up top. Tight D in the corner, driving in the lane. They're going to call another foul. Checking in. We're going to see Taylor Hopper and Brooke Teeter, both sophomores.
And ever since that three-pointer, Glendale's been trying to work it a lot outside. I say if you want to open the outside where you're going to have to work it a little bit inside. I mean, you got the 2 fouls already trying to work it inside. Almost got another one there. I say if Glendale's trying to open up the perimeter, they got to start working inside for this first period.
Kinley Hammett back up top to May. Back in the corner. She looks at Teeter down and in. And they're going to not see the call. They say she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Stepped out of bounds, and the Eagles are pressing once again.
I like how both teams are playing really aggressive to start this.
Makes things more entertaining.
Generates turnovers, too.
Driving in the lane, shot is no good. Shot up, and they're going to call another foul. And going into this, the Falcons are 1 for 4 at the line.
Good job by Maya Morse right there, fighting for the rebound, fighting inside, drawing a foul. Now you got to make your free throws here because, again, third trip to the line, 1 for 4 currently. You got to make these free throws without the fouls. The Eagles are giving nothing but.
Shot is no good.
Good job driving inside and fighting for the rebound.
But one thing, if you're either of these coaches, pressure applies causes errors, and that's pace. That's what the Nixa baseball team uses, and you tell both right here, both creating pressure, and they're causing a lot of errors.
Especially, there'll be a lot more errors early in the season, like the Jamborees, and even when we get into the season. Both teams, I like the idea of playing aggressive fast, but...
Corner 3 from Hammett, no good. She gets her own rebound. I like to call that grit.
Yeah, good job fighting for your own rebound, but one thing you got to be careful of is playing aggressive. The other, you can generate mistakes from the other team, but also you can create some mistakes too.
Kinley Hammett didn't see much varsity time at all, and she's worked her butt off, and it's kind of showing. She's out there playing her heart out.
Yeah, we lost 3 great seniors on this team, but I'm excited for the way that these players have developed. I'm excited to see how the team's grown this season. I'm really excited for the Lady Eagles to play this season.
Brooke Teeter's shot is off the bottom of the backboard. Falcons head back on offense. Driving in, kicked out in the corner. Back inside, pull-up jumper is good.
Great cut right there. I mean, found herself wide open in the middle of the floor, and great pass right there from her teammate.
And
great play.
Driving back in, the finger roll no good.
Good drive, split the defenders. Couldn't finish it through, though. I mean, great drive, though.
I mean, the Eagles have been getting back on the offense side quick.
Yeah, you got to get back on the offense fast. I mean, anytime you get the ball, try and generate fast breaks.
The transition is looking well.
Yeah, and one thing that can happen is you can get people inside, but you can also get your shooters in the corners with nobody on them and create transition three-pointers.
In the corner, got a double team. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds.
Great sideline trap. I mean, had nowhere to go with the ball and had no choice but to step out of bounds. Great play right there, trapping him on the sideline.
6-4 is the score. May across court to Bray. Over to Hopper. May setting up the offense. Cross court pass. Dropped by Clark, and they're going to call a foul.
I was about to say, with these cross-court passes, Nixa seems to be doing a lot. Glendale needs to be getting up in the air and trying to get a hand on these. Cross-court, they take a lot of time to get across the court. If you can get up and just tip the ball, you can create a turnover.
Inside to Clark.
Made a
little alley-oop action there, and she puts it back up. They get it in. Driving inside now, coast to coast. They're going to call a foul on the floor. I don't know how I really feel about that call.
I mean, I didn't see anything that would have been a foul, but maybe the ref saw something we didn't. Who knows?
Yeah. Just kind of going there out of control, so.
You know, I will say I am liking the change of pace. I'm liking the fast-paced action. It's a little different than football games.
Foot on the line. The shot is good, and it's 8-6 Glendale Falcons. Eagles moving the ball back. J.C. Bray. Cross court, Clark in the corner. She takes the three-pointer, and it is good. Nora Clark, 4-3.
She had all the time in the world. She had her feet set before the ball got there. She was ready to shoot that, and she wasn't going to miss that shot. Great play. But one thing with this Glendale defense is that they're tending to lean on the side of the court where the ball is in this zone that they're trying to run. These cross-court passes, while those are a threat one, it can lead to a lot of backdoor cuts on the other side of the court if they're not careful enough, they're not watching on the other side. So they just got to be careful with this defense, not to lose where Nixa is on the other side of the court.
Free throw is good. The Eagles already have 7 fouls.
I mean, here, it's a Jamboree. It's a Jamboree. You're trying to get back in it. I mean, they're going to happen. You're going to get in foul trouble, but if Glendale starts making their free throws often, then Nixa might be in trouble.
Corner to Bray. She looks inside. Back out to May. One more time. Clark. She loses control of the ball. Say she got pulled down.
The only problem about trapping people on the inside like that is right there. I didn't get who it was, but wide open on the left corner was a Lady Eagle right there, wide open on the three. So if you trap in the center of the court, you have to be careful that they don't see anyone in the corner.
Hammond up top. Corner to May, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Hammond. Her shot gets blocked, put back up, and Brooke Teeter will be going to the line.
Good job fighting for the rebounds right there. I mean,
Kinley Hammond, not the biggest, but
no,
she ends up with the rebound somehow.
And I mean, yeah, that's one thing about this team that we saw last year and I'm seeing right now. So there's a lot of fight in this team. They're fighting down on the boards. Even if they're not the biggest, they're fighting for the rebounds. Shooters are going after the ball.
First free throw is no good. Looking to tie it up here. Teeter drills shot number 2. Timeout, Glendale Falcons. 10-10 is your score. We'll be back after this short break. And we are back. And a dime on the strike. She goes up for the shot, no good.
You got to make that layup a beautiful pass down the court.
Like Connor Knitzel, QB1 down there.
I was just about to say that. You beat me to it.
Inside, pull-up jumper from Clark. It is good.
And she's going to make those all night, but great bounce pass in the inside. Split the defense. No one was there to close out. Great play.
12-10 is your score. Driving in the lane, kick back out, and pass is wide.
And, you know, if you're going to play all five players on the perimeter, you got to have movement. I mean, right there, only two real players moving. If you're going to play all five on the perimeter, you got to have movement. You got to have people cutting in. You have to have people trying to get inside the lane. Because if all five of you stand on the perimeter, it's pretty easy to guard on defense.
Screen set by Jones. Over to Hammett. In the corner to Teeter. Cross court May. Inside to Jones. Back out. Tip pass and it's taken away. The Falcons on a break. The shot is up. No good. They get their own rebound and they'll put it up.
Good job getting the second chance points, but right now, Glendale needs to start making those transition layups and their free throws because they'd be way ahead in this game if they were making those shots.
Three-pointer by May. Rims out. And now they're in transition one more time. Inside, pass gets tipped, taken away by May. Up court to Teeter. She's driving in, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Jones. Out to May, she's wide open. 4-3, and it's good. Three-pointer, Lily May.
She had all the room in the world out there. I mean, she wasn't going to miss that shot. And one thing that the Eagles have been doing really well in this first quarter is, I mean, they have had really good ball vision. They've been passing the ball really well right now.
We'll be back. 9.6 seconds left here in quarter number one. We'll be back after this short break. Falcons ball. 8 seconds left. Cross court. Back inside. Three. The shot from the spike line, and it's just short. 15-12 is your score. Lady Eagles on top. We're going to take a 2-minute break here. Sponsored by Air Services, All Services, Heating and Cooling. And we are back from break. They reset the score. It's 0-0 now.
I didn't even know they did that at Jamborees, to be honest.
I forgot about it. I thought I knew it, but I guess they switched back up top. In the corner, one more time. She travels there. It'll be Nixa Eagles basketball.
And again, those little mistakes, you'll see a lot of them during Jamborees, during the early weeks of the season. Just right now in the Jamboree, you don't need to worry about it too much. Just go back and play defense. And really, if Glendale makes those layups in transition and makes most of their free throws, they probably win that quarter.
Inside the Jones. Fade away, no good. Rebound by Clark. And she'll get fouled. The Eagles are one pass away every time.
Yeah. I mean, their defense, they just got to work on the perimeter, but inside they're playing really well.
What a play by Nora Clark. I mean, smart.
Really smart.
I don't know if that was written up. Bray just can't finish on it, and that was a great play.
We'll probably use that later in the season.
Three-pointer, no good. Great hustling for it. He knocked out of bounds. Glendale basketball. Driving inside the lane, shot, no good. Deep pass to Jones. She just barely gets to it. Back up top to Bray, to Hammett. She's driving inside, one more time to Jones. Pull-up jumper is no good.
Caught a break there, Glendale. I mean, they were scrambling all over the court on defense.
Taken away by Bray. Great hustle D there, but she steps out of bounds.
And both these teams really have been intercepting these passes very well. They've been seeing the ball well on defense. They've been able to get a lot of loose balls, but right there the Eagles just couldn't get the steal.
Pass into the backcourt. No score yet. Up top, three-pointer is good. It's 3-0. The Eagles already back on offense. They're going to call a foul.
I like pushing the pace, but you got to keep control of the ball right there. That was almost an easy turnover for the Glendale Falcons. Lucky to catch a break there and get a foul. You got to control the ball.
Bray in the corner here. Up top to Teeter. Corner, May, she takes a three, and it is good.
She missed her first two, but she's made her last two. I would start guarding her more closely over on the three-point line. She's shooting well ever since those two misses to start.
She wasn't starting at the beginning of the year last year till Sadie Conway got hurt, and she has killed it ever since.
Yeah, great player, great three-point shooter, as we just saw right there. I mean,
a takeaway by Bray here. She's driving in the lane. Euro step, puts it up, and she finishes.
Great move, great finish with the left hand, great Euro, great drive to the basket.
They're going to say she traveled. Eagles ball.
And right now the Eagles, they got momentum right now. I'd say push the pace more, try and get a bigger lead in this quarter.
May setting up the offense here. Over to Bray. Cross court to Teeter, wide open. She cannot finish. Pressing the Falcons here. Driving in the lane, one more pass. Back up top. Go to the line, 4-2.
There was a couple times on that possession where Glendale almost caused turnovers. They've been telegraphing their passes recently. They got to stop looking right at the person they're going to go to, because if they keep doing that, Nixa is going to start getting steal after steal. They almost had it right there down by the basket.
First free throw is no good.
Looks like some more free throw problems Haven't been able to convert much at the line. I don't know what the stat line is. I haven't been keeping track.
I think it's 3 for 8. 3 for 7, maybe.
Thanks, Brad.
I don't know what's going on here. Something like that. I know they've only made 3.
We'll make it 4.
I know what Coach Powell will be doing tomorrow at practice.
Yeah, working on the free throw shooting, because especially in tight games, that is something that can decide games, is just how effectively you shoot at the line.
Up top. Step back 3, no good. Rebound by Hopper. Gets it to Clark. I call a foul there.
Good move on the step back right there. Just couldn't knock the three-pointer down. It looked good for a moment, just went off the front iron.
Over to Hammett. She's working it in the corner. Nora Clark, pump fakes. In the corner to May, and she just misses.
Great no-look pass there by Nora Clark. And that's something that these Glendale Falcons have to be careful of. When they crash down into the paint, they're leaving shooters wide open in the corner. And if Nixa begins to hit their three-point shots more effectively from there, it's gonna be over quick.
.234, top of the key. Down inside, in the post. Back up top. Driving in the lane. It's going to travel on the Falcons. Hopefully the Sparta roster will be correct.
Yeah, I've been trying to call names, but some of the jerseys aren't matching up.
I think it's their practice jerseys.
That's what I thought too. I didn't.
Over to Clark. Bounce pass to Jones. Pull up jumper. Will not fall. Glendale's moving it fast. Deep 3. No good.
And she's had her way on the three-point line. She made 2 earlier in the first quarter, but ever since then, she has not been able to knock one down.
Hammett to Hopper. Over to May. Pump fake. Corner to Hopper. She's going to travel.
Seen that a lot tonight. Catch the ball over a pump fake, and it's just a travel as they try and drive into the paint. I mean, it's just, again, something you'll see a lot in these jamborees and as we get into the early games of the season.
.136 left. The corner. Double team in the corner. Pass will not stay in.
Great job trapping along the sideline right there. Nowhere to go. Great defense by the Eagles.
Clark will get fouled there, but no, they're going to call a travel. The Falcon basketball.
You got a minute 11 in the corner, in the quarter. I mean, since they reset the score every quarter, if you want to just try and win the quarter, I'd say Glendale just can run what they need to, run their offense. They don't have to play fast. Just try and set up a play you know is going to get somebody open, and try to get the points to try and win out this quarter.
I call block on Clark. Back inside, and they're going to call a foul, and I don't know about that.
That looked all ball to me. I mean,
Clark palmed it.
yeah, I didn't
sit it right back down. I don't know.
This might be where the
Do we have
free
a
throw line trouble.
replay of that?
Doesn't look like it.
No replay of it. First shot is good.
Well, if they decide to make their free throws, now would be a good time to do it to try and win out the quarter.
Minute 02 left. Shot number 2 is good. Falcons will go up by 1. Minute 02 left. May taking it up court. Cross to Hammett. In the corner, three-pointer from Hopper is good.
Great shot right there. Had her feet set in the corner. She was ready to shoot that ball the second it got to her. Great play.
Trap in the corner now. We timeout White. We will be back after this short break. Brought to you by Air Services All Services, heating and cooling. Down inside shot, airballed. I don't know if it was tipped or not. It'll be Eagles basketball. Up by 2, 30 seconds left in quarter number 2.
A good job working inside right there. Just had it look like it was tipped from my view, but good job working inside. The ball movement for both these teams has been really good in this second quarter, and really all game it's been really good.
I think the Eagles are just gonna chew the clock out here.
I mean, yeah, that's what I would do.
Unless they just absolutely have a wide open opportunity. 8 seconds left. May puts on a move. Back out to Hammett, 2 seconds. She'll run out the clock. And the Eagles take quarter number 2, 8-6.
And that quarter, the Eagles fixed their foul trouble. I mean, they have 4 fouls, but 4 is better than 7.
That's 11 right there and a half, so.
I mean, yeah, it's early. It's early. I mean, it'll get better as the season goes on, but
it looks like the JV teams are going to go in. I'm guessing. Looks like they have another huddle going on for the Falcons, and Coach Perryman just went over and talked to them, and that's what it looks like. Eagles' first matchup is against Battle on the 22nd in Columbia. Last year they took on Battle, smoked them all 3 games. Then they'll play Springdale Harbor at home on the 2nd, Marshfield, and then they travel to Grain Valley. Glendale, on the other hand, let me get their schedule pulled up real quick. First game is on the 18th against Catholic. Willard on the 21st, and then the 28th through the 3rd, they'll compete in the Blue Eye Invitational. It looks like both teams' JVs are in. It's Addie Ruffin at the 1, across to Nash. Back up top, and it's taken away.
Great job right there, reading the pass right there. Was able to get unintercepted. Couldn't turn into a fast break possession right there, but now they have a chance to set up their offense and try and get some early momentum in this quarter.
Off the hands of Young, diving forward is Kubik. Over to Wood. In the corner. They're gonna call it travel on Nash.
And right there on that possession, their defense caught back up on to the other side of the court. They were back in their normal defense right there. I'd say the Eagles should have just slowed the play down a bit, at least get set up, and then try and go pick up the pace again, because that trying to go aggressive the whole time is what led to that turnover.
Pass in. Trapped by the Eagles off the foot of Nash. It'll be Falcon basketball.
I mean, good trap right there. Just couldn't get the ball out. Bounced off Nash's foot. And this half-court press so far is working pretty well.
Pass tipped by Kubik, and they cannot keep it alive. But the Falcons are struggling to get the pass in.
You got to start moving the feet. You got to start moving more. When they're playing like this, everyone's got to be moving. You can't stay in one spot, or else they're gonna. It's easy to guard when you're not moving. They gotta have everybody down here. They can't just have 2 people running because the whole team for Nixa is down here.
Cross court taken away by Ruffin.
Great play, just catching up to the pass right there.
Over to Young. She looks inside for Wood.
Had a 3-on-1 there for Glendale on that fast break, but Addie Ruffin just came up, was able to get the pass from behind. Good hustle.
Young to pass it in. The corner to Ruffin, 4-3. It is good.
Didn't you forget she was there? I mean,
left her wide open.
No one came to guard her. I mean, it was a gift.
She wasn't gonna miss.
You won't see that happen often. Good thing.
They're gonna call a foul.
See, that's what we call a gift. You know, that doesn't happen often.
Up top to Kubik. Over to Ruffin. Cross court to Nash. Corner for Young. Misses. Wood puts it up, and she draws a foul.
And for the entire game so far, Nixa has been doing a great job battling inside. They've been getting most of the rebounds. They've been getting second chance points. And especially in games once the season starts, those are small things that will win games. If you can control the boards, you can control the pace of the game. And that's what they've done so far this whole time. And they won the first 2 quarters, and they're winning this one right now.
Wood hits free throw number 1. Eagles still pressing.
I know Glendale wants to get down, get a fast break going, but with the way Nixa is playing,
and they're gonna call a 10-second violation, and some great press work there.
If they're gonna get up the court,
Eagles.
they can't have two players run to the other side of the court. They have to have everyone on this side of the court to try and get the ball out. Because when most of the teams of Nixa is down here and there's only 3 Glendale Falcons, there's not going to be a lot of room, and it's going to create turnovers. They have to all be on that side of the court.
And off the hands of Wood, and it's out of bounds. Or you just gotta get a good curl hop in and
just throw it down the court and hope it hits somebody.
Loose. Eagles up 4-0. Timeout, Falcons. We'll be back after this short break. Brought to you by Central Gas Propane.
Bum, bum.
Falcons looking to get it in, and off of her face and out of bounds.
You gotta, you gotta pull that ball in right there. I mean,
Gotta get your hands on it. Over to Wood, back to Ruffin. The corner to Nash. She shoots a three off the rim, but she fights for her own rebound. They're gonna call a foul.
Coach Perryman did not like that.
Coach Perryman did not like that at all, and I don't think.
I didn't see a foul. I didn't think there was.
I mean, she grabbed the ball. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
struggling to get the ball in and finally do. In the corner, trap going on. And Ruffin just...
They haven't been able to get down the court. They haven't been down the other side of the court really at all.
Have they been down on the other side of the court? I don't think
they have. I think they have.
I don't know.
Well,
maybe once?
They've been waiting too long to like have everybody down there moving. I mean, when everyone's down here, everyone just kind of sits around and waits for the ball to get there, thinking the defense will move. But when you stand still, you can't move the ball effectively. This Glendale team has got to start moving around on the court.
It's going to be Eagles basketball. It's great defense there by Kennedy Nash.
Great pressure by this defense. I mean, they have been up in the Glendale's players' faces. Oof. Stumbling over my words a little bit today. But, I mean, they've put great pressure on their offense. I mean, they have not been able to get anything going.
Ruffin controlling the ball. Up top to Wood. There's going to be another foul on the Falcons. .325 left.
So the next game's Glendale Sparta, right?
Correct. Three-pointer by Nash, no good. Rebound by Ruffin. They're called traveling on Ruffin.
All right, if you want to get some offense, you guys got to move. Cut across the baseline. Come from half court. Y'all got to move. There you go.
They're going to call another foul.
And also, right there, you don't have to dribble through both defenders right there. You had your teammate open on the right. So for Glendale, they don't have to try and get the ball up by themselves. Kick it to your teammates. Don't hold the ball for too long. Because as we're seeing, when you hold it for too long, Nixa is just going to trap you and you'll end up throwing it out on the sideline.
Driving in the lane. Nixa basketball.
Good job getting a hand on it. And the help defense when Glendale's gone into the paint has been really good for the Eagles. I mean, they've been helping teams out when they get beat. And, I mean, when they try and kick it out to the corner, somebody's right there in their face. The help defense has just been incredible right now for the Eagles.
Screen set by Kubik. Over to Nash. There's been a lot of travels.
I mean, again, it's a Jamboree. It's your first somewhat game.
And offensive foul there is clear push off.
Yeah, that was a good call. But I mean,
Nash sold it really, really well.
She did. I mean, I thought it was a charge, but she did sell it well.
Might get a job on Broadway one day. Up top to Wood. She shoots a three. And off the front of the iron. Taking it down court in the corner. Zaya controlled it. Ends up in the hands of Ruffin. Over to Wood. Back to Ruffin. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by the Falcons. Pulls up. Cross court. Driving in the lane. She hits a brick wall.
I don't know how that was a block.
I mean, she had a brick wall and just didn't stop.
I'm a little. I don't know how I feel about that call. I don't like that call. I mean,
No, that was. I don't know how I felt about that either. 5-second violation, and
at that point, when you just got to throw it in and hope it hits your teammate. The ball gets turned over through the pass, fine, but you don't want to turn over to the violation.
throw it off the feet there, try to get something going.
I mean, yeah, in that situation, just don't commit the violation. Just get the ball in the court. If something happens, great. If it turns over, whatever. Because that would have happened if you didn't pass the ball anyways.
Driving through the lane, is Nash cannot finish.
I mean, great drive.
Ringle.
Kennedy Nash, great drive. Split the entire defense. Wasn't able to finish, and Nixa couldn't grab the second chance points either, but great drive.
Taken away by Ringle and taken away by the Falcons.
A lot of steals in this one, too.
They're going to call a double dribble.
I didn't even realize this just now. There's only 2 seniors on this Nixa Lady Eagles team. At least from the roster that we have.
Let me look. No, there's...
Because I got Hammett and Nora Clark.
And Allison Jones. Is she not a senior?
No? I thought she was I thought she was a junior.
Let me look. Allison Jones is a senior.
Ah, my bad. So
Free throw
3.
line is Ringle, and she drills it.
So 3, 1 off. Ah, that's close enough.
And they haven't been graduating a lot of people. I mean, last year, graduate 3. This year, graduate 3. Second one is no good, but it's going to be Nixa basketball. Up top to Wood. Over to Ruffin. She splits 2 defenders, but gets the pass out. Over to Young. Corner to Wood. Pull-up jumper, no good.
Almost had it there. I mean, tried to stay with their man right there on defense and just left her wide open. You had someone going back in case they needed help defense, someone going back up to the key, and the other one getting caught in the screen. So that was really, that was a really good setup right there. Had a wide open shot, just couldn't convert. And for this shooting quarter for the Eagles, they have not been able to convert most of their shots. They've had opportunities and they've had open shots. They just haven't been able to convert them, but their defense has been flawless. So
they're called travel on the Falcons. 1:07 left. This has been the least amount of points scored, but the longest quarter yet.
a lot of turnovers and a lot of fouls.
Screen set by Kubik, over to Wood. Around the perimeter. Corner to Young. He's tipped out of bounds.
There's only 53 seconds left, so I don't think we're going to do it. But one thing I'd like to see is when they set these screens to come back the other way on the screen, because Glendale's really just leaning to the side that they think the screen's going. So if you cut back, you can get a wide open lane down the middle and get an easy layup down inside.
Over to Ruffin, 4-3. Off the rim, and Ringle and the Falcon fighting for it. Young pass into Wood. She travels. There's 41 seconds left.
I haven't kept the number of travels, but I think we've gotten close to 15.
Probably. The Falcons, and what a block by Glenn Kubik. Oh my Lord.
Great play. So look at that.
First replay of the night.
No, there's been replays going.
And what a block.
All ball didn't draw any contact. Great play. Yes, throw it in.
Down inside, and
See, that's the thing with just throwing it in. Because right there, if she doesn't make that pass and just tries to look for a more open play, that's a violation and the ball's turned over. But now at least you got a chance to put some points on the board.
Next game is the Sparta Trojans and the Glendale Falcons. That'll be Ryan and Colin Kelly on the call. It's taken away by Young, and they're going to call jump ball. And then the last matchup of the day, Sparta and Nixa. Me and Colin Kelly will be on the call. Driving in the lane, off the bottom of the backboard, and
there's that block again. This is a good angle.
This is a lot better angle. Cubic gets up and sends it off the wall.
I don't think she intended to smack that into the wall. I think she just meant to block the shot, but great block.
She looked cool doing it, so that's all that mattered. Corner 3 for Ringel. Long rebound by Cubic. Working in the paint, and she gets fouled.
See, airball aside, that was a great setup play. Pass and just set a screen right in front of the shooter. That defense had to try and fight around the screen, and that was just a beautifully set up play. And you know, if they're knocking down shots, that's a play that they can use later in the season, and that will definitely get some points on the board.
Cubic drills the first one. Shot number 2 is up and good. .23 seconds left. And a travel, and the Eagles get the ball back.
Yeah, no, I would just assume they're just going to run the clock out now.
Oh, no, I want to see a three-pointer or something. Hit double digits here.
I don't think they shoot the ball.
That's what it looks like. Across court to Wood.
They'll only shoot it if there's a 0% chance someone's going to miss, but that's not going to happen.
6 seconds left. Down inside. Going to be tipped out of bounds with 2 seconds left. Falcon basketball. And
they went for the backdoor cut. Almost had it there.
just got tipped.
Just got tipped. It was almost a really great play. I'd say if you throw a bounce pass, if you pump fake and maybe threw a bounce pass, they could have got there. But
court and way off, and the Eagles take all 3. First one, 15-12. Second one, 8-0, I believe, and third one, 7-0. Great look from the Eagles. I'm going to pass it on to Ryan and Colin, and we'll be back for the next game.
Welcome back, everyone, to Eagle Fieldhouse, where we have the second game of this Jamboree between the Glendale Falcons and the Sparta Trojans. As we get set for tip-off here. Glendale just played their first game. If you're just tuning in, Nixa ended up winning those 3 quarters. That Jamboree game, Sparta is going to play their first game, and Glendale is going to play their second and last game of the night. We get set for tip-off here. After this game, there will be the Nixa Sparta game right after this. We'll be my partner Colin and Brady on the call. So stay tuned for that as we're a couple of seconds from tip-off. Colin, how we doing?
Doing good. I mean, excited for this. Glendale didn't play just a lot of mistakes against Nixa. A lot of obvious ones. I mean, I feel like if they clean that up, I feel like Glendale wouldn't be losing by that much and following all of those 3 quarters.
And I agree with you. I mean, they had their chances to score. The third quarter, I mean, they got locked down completely. They didn't really have any chances to go down the court. They really didn't get down the court. But the first 2 quarters, they had their chances. It'll be the first time we'll see Sparta play tonight.
Yeah. Glendale couldn't really handle the press at all. Nixa started pressing in the third quarter, and they just...
And we'll see if Glendale sticks with the aggressive pace. We'll see how Sparta starts the game out. So we're about set for this second game. Remember, only 3 quarters, 6 minutes apiece. Score and fouls reset. Tip is off. Sparta in the black, Glendale in the red, as we're going to get a hold to start already on the floor. This ball is going to stay with Sparta. And Brown's going to get the pass in. And Sparta's going to go in on the offense. Pass out to the left side, back to the top of the key, over to the wing, down inside the paint, trying to go for something. Ball stolen. Glendale moving up the court, pass in transition. Couldn't get a hold of it, tries to get it back out. Sparta, however, couldn't grab the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds Sparta. Glendale basketball.
And that's exactly what we're talking about with Glendale. I mean, great chance to score right there, and they just couldn't capitalize.
Couldn't really hold on the ball, and they weren't able to do that in the last game either. Top of the key for Glendale, over on the elbow. Tries to drive in off the jab step, couldn't get in. It's going to be a foul, however.
That's one thing I'll say. There's been a lot of fouls tonight. I mean, that's already 2 in the first 25 seconds of the game.
And, I mean, you're going to see a lot of them because, again, it's Jamboree. The first time they're playing competitively against other teams this year. It'll pick up them later in the season we get. Passing for Glendale into the paint. Try to get up immediately. Couldn't get the shot. Scrambling for the rebound. It's going to bounce off Glendale, and it's going to be Sparta basketball. And I apologize for Glendale's side. Looks like they're wearing their practice jerseys, and those numbers don't line up on the roster, so I'll just be calling numbers tonight. Sparta gets the pass in. Glendale trying to trap, and now Sparta's going to move it up the court over on the right elbow into the corner. Back up top of the key. Pass is stolen again. Couldn't grab the ball, though, and it's going to be Sparta basketball. I mean, had the tip right there. Almost had it, just couldn't grab the ball. Over the elbow now. Back to the top of the key. Sparta looking around. Over in the corner. Back down to the paint. Cross paint pass over for the layup. Basket's good. Basket from number 30, Bryn Holt. Hoping I'm pronouncing the first name right. Glendale basketball, trying to work it inside. Kicks it back out top. Back inside again. Spin around jump shot, no good. However, rebound. It's going to bounce off Sparta, though, as they try to throw it back in from going off the sideline. It's going to be Glendale basketball. John, we're going to pass in, and that is intercepted. Now Sparta moving it up the court. Back out to the elbow, back into the corner, looking around. Inside, back out top, moving around the perimeter. 3-point shot. Holt couldn't get it to go. Rebound Glendale. And they're pushing up the court. Pass to the paint in transition. Layup's good. Finally get the transition game going. Now Sparta's moving it up the court. Scramble for the ball there. Sparta eventually gets it inside the paint. They're going to fight for it. Jump ball, and it looks like it's going to be Glendale basketball. Glendale slowing it down a bit. 4:16 left to play in this first quarter. Just a reminder that scores and fouls reset at the end of the quarter. Screen taken, pass it inside, that pass is stolen, and Sparta in the transition. Driving in, try to pass it over. Gets the ball, spin around shot off the backboard, no good. It's gonna stay with Sparta. Holt passing it in. Put it up to the cherry stripe, now trying to drive it in. Kicks it back out top, into the corner. And that ball's tipped and stolen, and now Glendale trying to get transition points, foul. We're gonna get 2 free throw shots coming up, and something that they struggled with all in that first game against Nixa. First shot no good off the back iron. We're gonna get our first subs in for the game. 3:46 left to go in this first quarter. Tied 2-2. Glendale with a chance to go up 1. Second shot. Knocks it down. Glendale going in that press again as Sparta gets it in, trying to move it up court. Pass over, now they move it up to half court. Kicks into the corner, looking around, trying to get the offense going. Cut inside, gets it, cut back down baseline, trying to work it under the basket, out into the corner. 3-point shots up, and bang, knocks it down.
Right down there.
Megan Brown, the senior, making the shot for the Trojans, is now Glendale trying to work it inside. It's gonna be out of bounds on Glendale, however, and Sparta gets the ball right back.
I'd say that's Glendale's biggest problem, getting the ball up the court.
Yeah, they've had chances.
No, yeah, they've had a lot of chances. Just can't score.
Something they're probably working on in practice. Now in the corner, drives baseline, kicks it out into the basket. Couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound Glendale, loose ball. It's gonna be a foul holding on the floor. It's gonna be Glendale basketball. 3:08 left to play here in this first quarter. First of 3. Now Glendale bringing it up. Up a half court, trying to survey, trying to get the offense going. I know nothing doing in the corner. Pump fakes, trying to work, tries to cut baseline. It's gonna be a push right there on Sparta. That's gonna be on number 33, Megan Brown. So that's gonna be the second foul for the Trojans. Passing the paint, quick shot up, off the front iron. Sparta with the rebound, trying to move it in transition. Gets it in the paint, trying to go in. Pump fakes, puts it up. No good off the front iron. Rebound Glendale. Now Glendale moving it up, 2:35 left to play. Trying to work inside. It's gonna be a foul. It's gonna be 2 shots now again for the Glendale Falcons. First of 2 shots, first one's up. It's gonna roll around the iron and out. See another sub in for Glendale. Second free throw at the line. That shot's up, no good off the back iron. Scramble for the loose ball, Glendale. Looked like they had it, but Sparta ends up with it. Another foul. It's gonna be a hold. It's gonna be Sparta basketball. And the Falcons still running that half-court press. Half-court press, full-court press, excuse me. The Trojans now trying to work it out, running up the baseline. It's gonna be a push right there on the floor. Another foul for the Falcons. Passing, surveying, trying to work something. And that pass is stolen, and now Glendale in the transition. Bounce pass in the lane, and the and one. Ties the game, but has a chance to take the lead with the free throw shot here. Now Glendale finally working inside and got that transition play right there. Shots up, knocks it down. Glendale takes the lead, 6-5, 2:09 left to play in this quarter. Trojans trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Now trying to survey, slowing it down. Pass over now in the corner. Cross-court pass to the other corner. That one was about to go out of bounds. Saved. Driving in, kick out again. Mid-range jumper is good.
That was a good play.
Almost went out of bounds earlier, but Megan Brown's able to knock the shot down. Now Glendale moving it up the court. Trying to get something. Crossover, not going anywhere. Over in the corner now. In the paint, shots up, no good. Gonna call a foul, it's gonna be a push. It's gonna be Sparta basketball. 1:31 left to play. Complete change now for the Trojans, as they're gonna have a whole new set of players come in. And Glendale also letting off of that full court press. Looks like they're gonna pick him up at half court. Cross-court pass over now in the corner. Thought about shooting it, doesn't. Over now in the right corner, looking around, back up to the elbow. Thought about driving in, back into the corner. Now there's a trap. Jump ball. That's gonna stay with Sparta. Pass over, working it close to the half-court line. Now in the corner, tries to kick it inside, but that is stolen. And now the Falcons in transition, trying to move in. Passing the paint, but that one's stolen. Back and forth, these two teams. Sparta slowing it down. Over in the corner, wide open. Pulls the trigger. Off the back iron, rebound Glendale. Glendale trying to move it. Slows it down a bit, now over into the corner. Drives back in. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound Sparta. 37 seconds left. Trying to get something going here before the end of the quarter. That one's going to get hit out of bounds. That's going to be Glendale basketball. Down 1, 32 seconds left. Have a chance to get back in the game and take the lead. Slowing it down, trying to survey the offense, trying to get something going. All 5 on the perimeter. They're now going to throw it inside, and it's stolen. Spartans moving up the court in transition. Tip from behind. And it's going to stay with Sparta. 17.5 left to play. Sparta up 1, 7-6. It's going to be timeout Sparta. As we're going to take a break, we'll be back after this short break. .5 left to play in this quarter. Sparta's ball. Glendale trying to play up at half court, but it's going to be a push. It's going to be another foul. 13.6 left to go. Sparta still up 1.
Sparta's going to try to score before the half here.
I'd say they ought to hold it, just try to win the corner out, but...
Oh, yeah, I forgot it resets.
Hold, and that ball's tipped. Sparta's able to recover it, though, as they're trying to play full court. Another penalty. And Glendale's been playing up like that, but they've been drawing a lot of fouls.
Happened in the last game, too. There's a lot of fouls on both teams, but Glendale's probably had, I don't know, maybe 13, 14 fouls just tonight.
Sparta has it. Clock winding down. Trying to trap them. Now they're going to hold it. 1 second left. Trying to get a jump ball. Buzzer sounds. That's going to do it for the first quarter. So we're going to take a 2-minute break. 7-6. Sparta won that quarter. The score is going to, and fouls are going to reset. We'll be back for the second. Don't go anywhere. We'll be. Welcome back. Second quarter of 3 in this second Jamboree game between the Glendale Falcons and the Sparta Trojans. Glendale got to the top of the key, driving in, trying to get a layup.
Another foul.
We got a foul there. 2 shots coming up. And Glendale's been struggling from the free throw line all night.
Yeah, it looks like she just tried to go up for it. Just reached her hand in there, hit her arm as she was taking the shot.
Good job drawing contact, however. They just haven't been able to convert on the free throws. First one miss. Trying to take the lead in this second quarter. Second one's up. Drills it. Still playing that full court press. Trojans get in, almost at the Spartans. As now Glendale gets it, as they get a steal. Now they're trying to get something going. Out to the right elbow, trying to drive in. Spin move, and the layup's good.
Yeah, that was a good play. Sparta just turns it over. Glendale capitalizes on that.
And a great spin move to finish it off. It's a trap in the corner. It's going to be a foul on Glendale. Almost got another turnover.
Yeah, Glendale playing the press pretty well. Sparta's kind of holding under pressure a little bit. But they get the foul there. Let's see if they can handle the press here.
Gets the pass in here. They're trying to work it up the court. Pass as half court. And now the Spartans, or Trojans, man, I'm messing my words up tonight. It's going to be a travel there.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of that tonight, that travel on Natalie Wilkes, the senior.
It's going to take a little bit getting easing into things. New sport, first time playing against competition.
Yeah, that's what the Jamborees are for, just to shake the rust off a little bit. Falcons now have the ball. Driving it in from the top of the key. Couldn't get anything going. There's going to be a foul. It's going to be another one on Sparta's. That's 3 fouls within the first minute of this game. 2 for Sparta, 1 for Glendale.
And she just reaches in there, going for the, excuse me, going for the ball. Hits her arm, gets the foul.
Pass inside, quick shot up. I was going to say, I thought they were going to call a foul on that one. I was about to be furious. That wasn't a foul, but they're going to call jump ball.
Jump ball, yeah.
And it's going to be Sparta basketball. See if they can get up the court and break this press. Gets the ball in. Trying to work it up half court. Gets it past half court. Avoids the 10-second violation. Now on the three-point line. Try to pump fake, but travels again.
Another travel. Man, Sparta could just not get it going. As soon as they get it past the press, I mean, they're just
turn it over themselves.
Yes, they are indeed. And now the Falcons have a chance again to go up more. Try to make this a multiple possession lead. Wide open. 3, no good. Overshot it a little bit.
Shoulder elbow, yeah.
I mean, here, it's still early. Stuff like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just shake it off. If anything, next time you get the ball that open again, shoot it again. Try and get your confidence back. It's a Jamboree. Passes half court and now just overthrows it right there.
Man, Sparta can just not get it going.
I would say who that pass was going to, but I don't have a 23 on my roster, so the names might be a little off for Sparta as well. I don't know if they're wearing their practice jerseys or game jerseys. Can't tell. If I messed the names up, I apologize. But now Glendale, 4:33 left to play. Only team with points. They drive in, try to kick it back out into the other post right there, but couldn't get it. Bounces off their hands, and it's going to be Sparta basketball. See if they can get anything going.
Glendale's going to continue with the press. It's been working,
and that's
it
stolen
works
again. In the corner now. Over the top of the key, pump fake, kicks it back out again. Jab step, driving in, loses the ball.
Ooh.
Another foul.
She did not like that one.
And she had a free layup too. I mean, she had a free fast break possession right there.
Yeah, that foul stops the potential spark of the Sparta offense.
And almost an entire new group for Sparta.
A lot of these people coming in here look to be seniors. Maybe they can get it going. Maybe they've had a little bit more experience with the press and the Glendale defense.
I mean, you're just going to see a lot of just transitions just to get everyone warmed up. And a quick pass down low, and a quick shot up is good. Glendale takes a 5-0 lead. Now, press again. Sparta trying to move it up court. Pass in the lane. Bounce pass on the block.
That looks
nice play.
So much different.
Great movement right there. And that's just the perfect way to break a press right there is quick movement.
I mean, you can just tell there. Sparta checks in 4 seniors. And immediate change.
Drive baseline. Shot up is good. Great play right there on the baseline drive. And it's 7-2 Falcons. Sparta pushing it up the court. Trap. Try to get rid of it. But they're going to call another travel on Sparta.
Maybe I jinxed them a little bit.
3:35 left to play in this second quarter. As Glendale trying to even this out at 1 quarter apiece. Top of the key, went for the steal, and yeah, that's going to be a foul.
She just reached her arm right in there.
Yeah, they're going to call that every time. 3:26 left. 4 fouls for Sparta already. Glendale now has it, trying to get something going on the offense. Top of the key now, over in the corner. Trying to get something going back to the top. Over again in the corner, back and forth. Crossover, trying to drive in. Mid-range jump shot, no good off the back iron. Rebound Sparta, trying to move it up the court now. Back towards half court, they're gonna try and slow the pace down, get something going. Over on the elbow now. Just hands it off. And that ball is tipped, almost stolen, couldn't get a hand on it. Sparta gets the ball back. Now trying to get something going here. In the corner, back up top. Almost drove in a cross-court pass way up high in the corner. Now back inside, corner again. Pump fake, couldn't get anything on back inside. Back up top, ball movement. But Spartans is looking really good right now. Top of the key in the corner. Haven't been able to get a shot off yet. Back to the top, near half court. They're going to send the double inside on the elbow. Now back in the corner. 3-point shot. No good off the front iron.
Yeah,
and Glendale couldn't hold in the rebound. It's going to stay with Sparta.
Yeah, I mean, Sparta had a really good ball movement there, but Glendale applying the pressure still. And I mean, Sparta's just having a tough time getting to the rim and getting their shots up.
And eventually you're just going to have to pull the trigger and hope something good happens. Now on the elbow. Trying to get something going, doubled. Again, that ball is grabbing. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Glendale basketball.
I mean, Glendale's defense this game has just been a lot faster.
And I mean, I think one thing that helps them out with that is that they've had a game to play. Sparta hasn't. So they're already warmed up. In the corner now, jab step driving in. Back to the top, over in the corner again, now on the elbow, driving in. Tries to pass it lower in the paint, but that's going to be another block. It's going to stay with Glendale. That's the 5th foul for Sparta, nearing the bonus. 1:58 left to play in the second quarter. So we're going to see some subs check in for Sparta.
That's one thing Glendale's been doing really good at, is causing Sparta to make errors and causing them to foul and turning the ball over.
And that's going to be a timeout called. 1:58 left to play, 7-2. Glendale will be back right after this break. Welcome back to the second game of 3. This Jamboree back at Eagle Fieldhouse. 1:58 left to play, 7-2 Glendale. Trying to get their first quarter win of this Jamboree and tie it up at 1-1 apiece. Driving in Glendale, try to kick it back out, and that's gonna be another foul. That's gonna be the 6th one, and does that set up the bonus or does it go to 7?
I don't know how the foul system works. I don't know if you can even foul out. I don't really know.
They're not keeping track on the scoreboard. Someone might be. I'm not really sure. But 1 foul away from the bonus here. Play inside, quick shot up.
Blocked.
Ooh.
That looks pretty clean to me.
I mean, maybe there was contact lower, but like right there, I mean, that looked like all ball to me. Let's get a look at the replay. I mean, he hit her hand a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it got her on the...
From our view, it looked like all ball, but that's a good call by the officials.
Yeah.
So the bonus now on for Glendale, and drills the first free throw.
But again, that's something that Glendale's doing that Sparta's not, is putting shots up, making the defense make plays, and making them make errors. When you're not shooting the ball, you're not gonna have any chance at a shooting call.
I agree. I mean, Sparta's been moving the ball great when they get down there, but they haven't taken any shots. 9-2 now, Falcons.
Press
Trojans
again.
trying to move it up. They're gonna cross-court pass. They cross half court. They're gonna look over in the corner now. Try to set the double team, but it's back out top of the key. Inside on the elbow. Mid-range jump shot, no good. Off the backboard, and now the Falcons moving up the court. 1:32 left to play. Over now in the corner, sets her feet. 3-point shot, and that's good.
Glendale's starting to dominate in this second quarter.
And again, I don't got a name, but number 42 for Glendale has been shooting great from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
In the last game and this game, as Glendale is dominating. Mid-range jump shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound Glendale. Sparta trying to press it up, but no good, as we're going to get to under a minute now coming up in this second quarter. And unless Sparta can get a crazy comeback going, looks like Glendale's going to win this quarter out. Try to throw it between her legs. So it's going to stay Glendale ball. Glendale up now, trying to work inside the paint. Another shot, no good off the back iron. Rebound Sparta. Now the Trojans moving it up. Over now in the corner, pass it inside. Kicks out to the elbow, shot, and from the wing is good.
There we go.
As that was number 30, Bryn Holt. Timeout called. 38.5 left. To see if Sparta can try and make something happen here. We'll be back after this break, sponsored by Central Gas Propane. Welcome back, 38.5 left to play. Trojans trying to maybe create a turnover or something, but now as we get close to 30 seconds left, now in the corner for Glendale. Back up top, looks like they're gonna try and maybe run the clock out. Tipped and stolen, Sparta now. Gonna be a foul on Glendale, 24.2 left. Maybe an opportunity to get down and make a quick shot. Maybe start intentionally fouling, because you already have the bonus, so I mean that's something you could do if you want to try and get back in the quarter, or if you just want to wait out to the third. Scores do reset. Oh, comes a double team, and that pass a little behind, but still makes the play. Over now in the corners, the cross-court pass, try to get into the paint. Broken up, however.
I mean, being Glendale, I don't see why you'd want to foul. You're up by 7.
I'm saying, like, Sparta intentionally fouls if they made a shot, but now it's too late for that.
Yeah,
16 seconds, you ain't going to make a play.
There's nothing really
In the corner,
really
trying to, however. That one's not going to hit the rim, as now Glendale has it, and they're probably just going to run the clock out. And no, they're going to try and score. Driving in, missed the layup there. Sparta has it. 3 seconds, transition layup play. Foul, and one. A little too late for it with a second left, but table's falling apart over here. Oh, they're not going to call it. I thought she made the shot. My bad on that one.
No, it definitely went in.
I don't know what happened there. I guess it was I got nothing.
Must have been a different foul.
Yeah, that's the
shot
only thing I can say. I thought there was a play on the ball.
I thought it was an and one.
Only a second left. Gonna toss it up from the cherry stripe, and that's no good. 12-5. Glendale wins this quarter, ties it up 1-1, and wins their first quarter of the night. We'll be back after this short 2-minute break, sponsored by Central Gas Propane for the last quarter of this game between the Glendale Falcons and the Sparta Trojans. We'll be back. And welcome back, everyone. Last quarter of the second game between the Sparta Trojans and the Glendale Falcons. 1-1 currently as this pass over in the corner. Try to get it back inside. Try to work it.
Gets the
No
foul.
good there. Foul, 2 shots coming up.
And there we go. I mean, getting it inside, at least putting in a temper shot, and now you're shooting at the free throw line.
We haven't seen much of Sparta at the free throw line, but if they're any better than Glendale, they might be able to put some points up on the board.
I mean, you're taking a play that's probably from nothing, and like you have nowhere to really go, and now you're at the free-point line, possibly getting 2 points.
Good job drawing contact. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next game after this. Sparta Trojans stay on, and they'll take on the Nixa Eagles. They won 3-0 on their game against Glendale. They'll take on the Lady Trojans for the last game of the night. That'll be Colin and Brady on the call. Second free throw attempts up. No good off back iron. Rebound Glendale. They're going to try and push it up the court.
Working fast here.
Moving down the sideline. Now top of the key. Now in the corner. Pump fake on the pass. Trying to get something going. Now over trying to work it inside. Shots up. No good. Off the backboard. We're going to call another push.
Push with Glendale.
Sparta ball. Glendale still running that full court press.
Looks like, yeah.
Worked really well last quarter. Let's see if Sparta's made any adjustments to try and get something going on it.
They're just trying to continue working fast. I mean, offense and defense, they've just been all over the place.
They get it past half court. Now at the top of the key over on the wing. Back top of the key. Back again to the wing. 3-point shots up. No good. Rebound Sparta. Got the ball's going to be tipped, however. It's going to be a push. It's going to stay with Sparta. Good job fighting for the rebound. Couldn't generate second chance points, but you keep the ball down on your end. Up to the elbow now. Mid-range shot. No good. Loose ball. Sparta wins it. Tries to throw it back down the block. No good. Sparta now has it. Ooh.
Steps on the line. Right in front of us.
Good call by the ref. It was only a little bit of her foot. It didn't even look like it at first, but part of it did go over. Great call right there by the officials. Sparta ball up to 1-0 with almost a minute gone in this last quarter. Throw it over to the other wing. Bounce pass inside over in the corner. Wide open. 3-point shot. No good. Off the rim. Glendale now trying to move it up the court. Crossover, trying to get past half court, which they do. Over in the corner. Went for the steal. Couldn't get it down on the block. Up to the top of the key. Pump fake.
Travel.
Now it's going to be a travel. Saw before I did. Good job there, Colin.
Yeah, caught the ball. Just took a little leap there. Good call by the officials. I mean, the officials have been doing a great job.
And even shooting or not, if you're going to pump fake it, you got to have your feet set or it's going to be a travel like every time. That ball tipped. Glendale has it now. Fight for it. It's going to be a hold.
Both teams playing pretty aggressive tonight. I mean, I guess they're just anxious to get back into the game.
Helps create turnovers, helps get the ball moved down the court fast. All three teams now have been playing aggressive.
Yeah,
Nixa did against Glendale. Now Glendale trying to get in. As Sparta realized and ran a full court press, but you see him running it now. As that ball's stolen right by the basket, and that's going to be a block, and that's going to be on the floor.
From second quarter to this quarter, Sparta has completely switched up their mindset and just going for every ball, being aggressive, working fast, and it's working. I mean, they're getting the ball more, they're putting up more shots. And I mean, it's only 1-0, but
now what you got to do is confirm those shots you got down here. It's just over on the wing, now on the corner, back to the wing, moving up towards the volleyball line, back in the corner. Cross-court pass to the wing, now throw it down inside, a little bit over the head. That one, Emery Youngman, as I'm going to say how you pronounce that name. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And again, some of these teams wearing practice jerseys. I don't even know if the numbers are right, but Glendale now trying to get the ball in. I don't know.
I don't think it was 5.
It's going to be a foul. Looked like it was on. Was it on? It was on Glendale.
It was on Glendale.
Sparta stays with it. Pass inside, and yeah, it's a foul.
I mean, yeah, all over.
Grabbing the arm like that, it's going to get called every time. And already 6 fouls for Glendale. They only had 2 in the last quarter, and 6 already. We're not even 2 minutes in. And caught middle of the court now in the corner. Pass over now at the volleyball line, back to the wing. in the perimeter on the corner. Try to get it down low. Bounces off Glendale's head. Sparta gets the ball back. Didn't know where it was, and it hit around top of the head. Now on the corner, moving it back up. Top of the key, bounce pass, misses her mark. And that's going to be out of bounds, Glendale ball.
Haven't seen ball off the head since volleyball season.
Well, that must be what confusing one when you look around, don't see the ball, and all of a sudden it hits the top of your head, and the other team has it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, back court.
Great call.
Watching the line there, good call by the officials. 3:52 left to play. Only 1 point scored by Sparta on a free throw. And right now their defense has gotten a lot better. Glendale scored 12, and getting close to halfway through this quarter has yet to score a point.
Yeah, I mean, 1-0 through 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
On the wing, 3-point shots up, and that's good.
There we go.
Maya Fulton, the junior, knocks it down from the wing, and now it's 4-0 Trojans. Now Glendale has a crossover in the lane and blocked. Now Spartans in transition, trying to drive it in, but they bring it back to the outside, trying to set up the offense, slow things down. Cross-court pass on the volleyball line now on the elbow. Works it over on the other wing. 3-point shot, no good off the back iron. Glendale's going to take it, and they're going to keep moving up the court. Bounce pass, good. And it's going to be Sparta ball. Looked like she stepped out of bounds there. As we're going to see
full switch from both teams.
Only 4 checking in for Sparta. A completely new group, however, for Sparta. 3:08 left. Sparta has the lead 4-0. Their defense has gotten a lot better this quarter. Reached the halfway point in the last quarter. Try to throw it to who knows? I didn't see anybody in the paint, but it's going to be Glendale ball. Glendale bringing up, trying to get their first points. Wing now to the corner. Back to the top of the key over the wing, trying to get something going here. Doesn't use the screen, elects to drive baseline. Stops, couldn't get anything going. Ball's tipped. Grab before it goes out of bounds. Top of the key at the volleyball line, trying to drive in. And it's going to be a block right there. 2:39 left to play. Glendale has the ball on the baseline, trying to get some points up on the board.
So does this kind of work like volleyball? Because they both want a set, or not a set, but like a quarter. So it's like a best of 3 kind of thing?
I don't know, timeout call here. I'm going to be honest, I don't think they call winners and losers in Jamborees. No. Again, just like football, I have no idea how the Jamboree works.
Yeah, the rules are all mixed up.
I didn't know it was 3 quarters and 6 minutes till about yesterday. I'm just going with it as I go. 2:39 left to play in this quarter. We're going to step aside. We'll be back for the rest of this game right after this. And welcome back here at Eagle Fieldhouse, the second of 3 games. This one between the Glendale Falcons and the Sparta Trojans. Sparta up 4-0. Glendale pass inside, trying to work it inside, but it's going to be hold right there. So that's going to be the 3rd foul on Sparta. 9 in total between the 2 teams, with 6 on the Falcons.
That's just this quarter.
Yeah. Not the whole game, that's the quarter.
Yeah.
Bounce pass, doesn't go anywhere. Glendale looks like they're going to get back and get the ball, though. Tipped and stolen. And they're going to call a foul there. That's right there, number 33, Megan Brown, thought she had a steal and a layup.
Yeah, it looks like she just gets her hand there.
Didn't like the call there. 2:31 left to play. Glendale yet to score. Currently tied 1 apiece. Sparta's going to lay off the press. Remember to stay tuned as we have Sparta versus Nixa. For our last game, Colin Bray will be on the call, be taking a step aside. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that one in this last game of this girls' Jamboree. Now over on the wing, trying to get something going here. Try to drive in. Stolen. On the ground now, trying to get something going. Pass it back. Now moving it up past half court. Over on the wing. Back to the top of the key. Back to the wing. Just back and forth right now. Cross court over the wing. Inside on the elbow. Back to the corner. 3-point shot. No good. That one's going to be out on Sparta. It's going to be Glendale ball. 1:59 left. Glendale going to try and go down and score.
Looks like she just tried to go up for the rebound and just knocked it out of bounds.
And you've got to grab the rebound. It's not only just grab it, but also you got to haul it in. Because right there you had a chance to get second chance points right there. Just weren't able to get it there. And now over the wing. Back baseline. Back to the corner. On top of the key by the volleyball line by the logo. Need some help. Over corner. Defense for Sparta has been really good this quarter, and you can see it here. There's the trap on the corner. Try to get out, and that's going to be a travel. Sparta ball, 1:33 left to go, and another basket probably just about does it. Yeah. Their defense has been playing really good. They score another basket. I don't see Glendale winning this one. Now we got 1:30 left over on the wing. Back to the volleyball line, over a cross-court pass. Thought about it. Back up top, in on the corner. Back and forth right now. I was going to say she's wide open down on the block. Couldn't get the layup to go. Passes it back inside, back corner, sets her feet. 3-point shot, no good. Sparta gets the rebound again. Has had their chance to get second chance points, couldn't get it. It's going to be a foul here, though. That sets up the bonus.
It's been a total change in Glendale's pace of play. I mean, it's been all fast through the second quarter, and you see what that does to a young Sparta offense. But, I mean, even when the young players were in, they just weren't playing as fast, weren't moving the ball up the court as fast, trying to continue to press, but wasn't really working. So Sparta's definitely taking advantage here.
A 1-for-1, no good. Glendale with the ball, maybe trying to get some points before the quarter ends. They cross half court. Crossover, thought about driving in, doesn't. Back to the wing. Thought about driving in again, back top of the key at the volleyball line. Try to pass it, miscommunication there. She tried to cut back to the corner. And that's going to be a turnover. 50 seconds left in this second game. Glendale being a little desperate, trying to press up full court. Pass over now as they cross half court. Driving in. Trying to set the double there. It's going to stay with Sparta. Almost got the steal there. 40.1 left. Glendale's only down 4. If they get a turnover, they might have a chance. It looks like a timeout called for Sparta. And that's going to be another break. This timeout break sponsored by Central Gas Propane. 40.1 left to go in this second game. We'll be back. Welcome back to Eagle Fieldhouse. Last quarter of the second game before the Eagles and the Trojans battle it out. Ball in the corner now, ball back up top. Sparta trying to put this one away. Drive inside.
Get the foul.
And that's going to be a block, and it's going to set up the 1-for-1 again. I don't think it goes to the double bonus yet. 35.5 left.
I mean, 8 fouls from Glendale in just under 6 minutes.
And that's just this quarter. But it's, again, early in the season. You're going to see fouls a lot. You're going to see these turnovers. And off the back iron, and got the lucky bounce there. This makes it 5-0 Sparta. If she nails this next one here, that could just about do it with the way this defense is played. And that might have just been the nail in the coffin. And Sparta, they're not letting down either. They're playing full court.
I mean, with these Jamborees, you just have to take...
They're going to try and get the steal here, and that's going to be a foul called again. Block. It's going to be the 5th foul. Might be, I think, 5th.
As I was saying,
4th.
With these Jamborees, you just have to take advantage of it all this time because it's basically just a scrimmage. Because, no, it doesn't count towards regular season. You're getting experience against another team. I mean, you just want to play as much as like you're hoping to play in the regular season and just get more practice as you can.
And really, this is just shaking the rust off, getting ready for the season because it's a long one.
Yeah,
that ball's tipped in the air, stolen by Sparta. Under 30 seconds left to play. Over in the corner now. Jab step, cross-court pass on the wing. Doesn't shoot it. Back to the corner, sets her feet. 3-point shot, no good. Glendale try to get the rebound, but it's going to bounce off their hands, and it's going to stay with Sparta. And we'll see if they shoot again here, if they're just going to hold it. I don't think you need to take another shot, but Glendale's been playing pretty aggressive, so we'll see.
Yeah, they might not give you an option.
Pass up now, caught at the cherry stripe, trying to drive in. Hooks it under, couldn't get it to go. That's going to be a block. 2 shots coming up now for the Trojans as, 11 seconds left. That's going to do it. I don't see, unless Glendale can make 2 Hail Mary plays.
In 11 seconds.
And that's saying only if they don't make their free throws here. And that one, no good. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. I'll take a step off. And Cody, I'm so sorry. Colin. What'd I get? I don't know where I got Cody from.
I think you mixed me and Brady's name up.
I think I did. Sorry, Brady. But
I mean, she airballs the free throw
Colin
there.
and Brady will be on the call. My bad, man. For the Nixa Eagles taking on the Sparta Trojans. That's going to do it for this second game here. As Sparta is going to take this game 2-1 in these quarters. And there it is. Last game of the Jamboree coming up. I got nothing else to say. You got something, Colin?
I mean, if I'm Nixa, I'm continuing the full court press on Sparta because they kind of got. But I mean, Glendale started. Getting. I mean, I don't know if they were getting tired or what, but they started playing slower. And if Nixa can keep the pace up, I think they have all the chance in the world to just win all these 3 games.
And Nixa definitely the team coming off the break. They can probably play the press that they usually running. Sparta, who just got done playing, it might help them out a bit. That's going to be the second game. Hand it over to Colin and Brady for the call of the next one. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
And we are back and ball off the table to start. I don't know what happened.
I was about to say, I was looking down.
Both teams 1-0. Sparta beat Glendale, Nixa beat Glendale. So winner of this will end up 2-0 tonight. Nora Clark doesn't win the tip. Trapped in the corner already. This Nixa defense has been explosive all night long. And they're going to call a jump ball there. And if Jones waits, I mean, it's Eagles ball anyways, but it's a change of possession. But if Jones waits 2 seconds.
Yeah, but the Eagles defense, they have full court pressed all day.
It's looked good.
It's looked good.
Lily May guarded tightly by Holt, screen by Jones, over to Bray. Corner, Nora Clark. Another screen. Back to May. Bray in the corner. Down low to May. The pass is tipped by Brown. Megan Brown, the senior, taking it up. Over to Wilkes. Now to Holt. Screen set by Brown. To Roller. Back to Wilkes. Over to Walker. Brown with it at the top of the key. Setting up the offense. Pull-up jumper by Wilkes, no good. Rebound by Holt. Back up top. Backside cutter. Will be out of bounds, Nixa ball.
So the Nixa, they go 2-3 if they don't, if the Sparta doesn't throw it in, they go 2-3, and then that's their rest period pretty much.
Driving in the corner, Nora Clark wide open, three-pointer no good. Megan Brown now at the top of the key. Wilkes drives in, kicks it out. Pump fake by Roller to Holt. Three-pointer from downtown, no good. Wilkes driving in, guarded tightly by Bray. Has to be a traveling.
I couldn't tell if she slipped or I think she just slipped. I didn't think
she
there
just
was anything on
face.
the floor.
I mean, you look over at the bench and all of them thought.
They all thought something bad happened. We've had a lot of injuries on this team the past couple years.
I believe
Nixa.
I got told that Sadie won't be able to play till the 2nd, December 2nd, and I think Ferguson is cleared soon. Both of them suffering torn ACLs, which is tragic, and the Eagles get the first bucket of the night. It's coming from Allison Jones. Corner, 4-3 is good. Number 22, Sammy Joe Walker.
Yeah, Nixa was in there man-on-man, and someone lost their man in the corner. Left him wide open for the three.
Screen by Jones. May over to Bray. Nora Clark pump fakes. Corner three by J.C. Bray. It's long. Up court to Brown. Taken away by Clark. They're going to call a foul.
I'm not going to say it wasn't a foul, but it didn't, from my angle, it looked like she got mostly ball.
Kind of a flop there, and sell the call.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to sell it.
World-class actor. Screen set in the corner. Over to Walker. Up top to Holt. Back to Roller. Wilkes. Over to Brown. She kicks it out one more time. Taken away by Jones. She's on a fast break. Top to Hammond, over to Bray. Cross court to Clark. She drives in, puts it up, but cannot finish. She'll go to the line 4-2.
That's one thing that we've seen so many free throws tonight, and not many of these people have been able to capitalize on them.
I believe the most free throws I've seen hit was the Nixa JV.
Yeah.
They drilled their free throws. Clark drills the first one. We're going to see Taylor Hopper enter and Brooke Teeter. Free throw up, and it is good. Clark's 2 for 2 on free throws today. Brown taking the ball up court, guarded tightly by Hopper. Cut it inside, taken away by Teeter. She loses control of the ball. Back to Teeter. Outside, wide open, Nora Clark, 4-3, no good. They're gonna call a foul.
This Nixa offense has not been connecting so far, but what they lack in their offense right now is they're showing so much more effort on defense because of it.
That's one thing, they're gonna 100% each play.
Yeah, they have not let off the gas on defense or offense. They just haven't been connecting.
Fulton taking it up, trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. Gets it off, and they're going to say she stepped on the line. Sparta basketball.
Stepped on the line, they're just going to trap her again in the corner.
And this full court press has been hard to break.
They've gotten multiple 5-second calls and multiple 10-second calls.
And they try to throw deep, knocked down by Clark, but Fulton's left alone, and she puts it up and finishes. Timeout, Coach Perryman, and she does not look happy.
I think someone pressed up a little too far, and they lost their man, and they're moving going up.
5-4 Sparta leads. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Air Services All Services, Heating and Cooling. I will, Peter. Pass into May. She's taking it up court now. Sparta up by 1. Clark in the high post. She puts a move on, but cannot finish. Rebound by Hopper. She can't put it up. Oh. Hopper loses her feet, but another trap in the corner to perfection by the Eagles, and it's knocked out of bounds.
When Hopper lost her footing, all we see is Sadie and Karis start reacting like she would have.
Yeah, there's something slick over there.
Yeah.
There has to be something what's slick over there. It's causing corner 3, no good, but it's going to be a traveling violation.
She got caught up in her own feet.
Man, I think they need to get a towel over there or something. There's something slick.
There's got to be. I've seen 3 people slip over there.
Wilkes, is that not a double dribble there? Taken away by Teeter. Looks for Jones up. She slips there. Big traveling violation.
So many people slipping.
Someone needs to clean the floor off.
Maybe they forgot there was a Jamboree tonight. And they didn't clean the floor.
Maybe. Taken away by Hannett. Drives through the lane. Cannot finish. He was on the ground. See Clark check back in.
They're
Little
inbound.
jump ball action.
Nix's inbounds plays are just so like they just get easy points off their inbounds.
They're dirty. I mean, who's gonna stop Nora Clark on a jump ball?
And last game, you know the one where Nora jumped up and tipped it down to JC?
Yeah, that was impressive.
That was a planned play. Addie Ruffin showed me it in English class today.
Really?
Yeah, and it's called Your Mom.
Wow.
They called it Your Mom.
Yeah, it worked very well.
It worked very well.
Bray just couldn't finish.
Oh.
Seven, 6, and I don't know what's going on right now. Just giving them
That
a little
whole
breather.
sideline has just been slick, I guess.
Yeah, the floor must not be clean. Hammond up top. Screen set by Jones. Defender switches off quick. Over to Teeter. Clark, deep 3. And it is good.
Good double
Nora
screen right
Clark.
there. They had a double screen to get her open.
Driving in the lanes, Fulton. Up top to Brown. She checks out the clock. Back inside to Brown. She puts up a shot and one. Great play there by Megan Brown.
You can't do anything about that. You put a body on her and she made a play. Like, she just made a play.
Megan Brown looking to take a lead here with 11 seconds. She does not. And it's going to be white basketball here. And the Eagles need a bucket here. We're going to have a timeout. Coach Perryman. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a sub.
Oh, there's, yep.
I saw her walk out on the court and I thought she was calling a timeout.
Full court by Sparta right here.
I could see Clark running up here and get it to her. We're going to get it to May. 9 seconds left. May sprinting down court. Driving through the lane, and she draws a foul. And right there.
If she makes a free throw, these free throws.
I think if she makes one of them, it's...
If she makes one, what are the odds you score in 4 seconds? Not.
On a crazy half-court shot here.
I'd want to see it.
Wouldn't be the first time we've seen
I want to
something
see
like
it.
First free throw is good. 10 seconds. Not 10. 10-9 is the score. 4 seconds left.
That's one thing they've done much better this game, of making their free throws.
Second free throw is good. Timeout, Lady Trojans. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Air Services. 4 seconds left. Taken away by Teeter. She'll drive in and run the clock out. 11-9 is score.
And it's intercepted at the half-court line.
Except for Malcolm Butler, it's Brooke Teeter this time. Reset the clock, score, and fouls for the second quarter. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Air Services All Services, Heating and Cooling. And we are back. Pass in to Kinley Hammett. Back to May. Guarded by Holt. Screen set. Back to Hammett. Inside to Jones. She loses control of the ball, but hits Hammett cutting through the lane for a Nixa bucket.
That's a good heads-up play right there. Knowing to cut through the lane right there and call for ball.
Cross-court pass. Over to Holt. Back to Fuller. In the corner with Fulton. Inside. Be out of bounds. Nicks the ball. May taking the ball up court. Cross court to Clark. Clark to Bray. Bray in the corner to Jones. Back up top. Back down low to Jones. Ball gets tipped. She dribbles it off her foot. Cross court May. That's Hammett. She goes up but gets fouled. Go to the line to shoot two.
Good. It was a good strong take. She just couldn't get anything out of it, but she's gonna get it free throws. So.
You want to put money sheets both of them?
I'll put money. Can we gamble on here?
Oh, well, I'm glad we didn't make a bet. Kinley, if you go back and listen, I was about to put money on you to hit both free throws, but
I wasn't.
I think she's going to hit this one, though. There. Man, I put faith in her, and it just didn't fall.
You jinxed her, Brad.
It's on me. Pass inside, taken away by Bray. She finds the outlet man. Going up with May, and she makes the layup.
I was ready for the dunk. It did not happen.
She's a... Kale Combs throw it down. Cross-court pass in the corner to Roller. Holt. Back in the corner. Cross the court one more time, driving in the lane. Fulton, shot is no good. She gets her own rebound. Three-pointer, no good. Sparta's fighting for the ball now. It's gonna be a jump ball. Nixa basketball. No, it's Nixa ball, is it not?
Yeah. Nixa has been subbing so much because of how hard everyone's
no, it's
working
Sparta's
on
ball, but they never switched it.
Oh.
Huh. Maybe they switched it earlier. Taken away by Teeter. May driving in. She throws it up to Bray. Bray cannot finish. Fighting for the ball now, and now being Nixa basketball.
Bray throws the girl over her shoulder.
Hammett to pass it in. Throws it up to May. Over to Clark. Deep three, no good.
I'm ready to see everyone this year, because this is just a Jamboree, so no one has really shot as much as, no one's shot a ton in game.
In-game shots.
And I'm ready to see how everyone just keeps improving each game on their shot making and playmaking abilities.
I think mid-season form, Nora and Lily are going to be draining them left and right.
Yeah.
You're not going to see them miss much.
You're going to get screens and double screens to get them open, and only see, they're just going to be throwing them up, and they're
Going to drill them.
Yeah, they're all going to go in.
Brown, cross court. One more time for three. Wilkes, no good. Rebound by Brown. They're going to call a foul on Bray.
Lily May goes up for the dunk, and it's good.
4-0 here, second game. Third quarter, we'll see both teams JV enter. Or I don't think Sparta has a JV. But I think Nix's JV will enter.
And
Pass tipped by Clark. She's driving through the lane. One more time to Jones. She cannot finish. That's been the Eagles' problem. They just can't finish those simple shots.
it's the first game of the season, so everyone's gonna be a little rusty, but I don't know what else.
Don't know where you're going with that?
Don't know where I'm going with that.
Wilkes' shot is no good. They're gonna call a foul on Jones.
That is one thing. This game, as this game has gone on, I feel like both teams have gotten a little more aggressive for fighting for the ball. I don't know why, but they have.
Brown tips it up, kicks it out. Shot up is good. Number 24, Loveland. The corner to Hopper. Foot's on the line. Shot is no good. Sparta is a great rebounding team.
Yeah, that's
Taken back away by Teeter. She's driving. Tipped. Taken back away. It's a young one.
Sparta is very good at getting the rebounds. They're like passing. It's just not. As I say that, they make 3 solid passes and 2 a layup. Never mind, I take it all back.
Lily May, don't leave her wide open. The three-pointer is no good. They're making me look. They're making me look
every
bad.
time Brady puts his words into the stream about someone making a shot, it does not go in.
They're making me look bad. Like, come on, guys. We gotta.
I think you're making them look bad.
We're gonna have to talk this one over.
With
Pass
me
up
and
to
you,
May.
or
I don't know. Lily May, wide open again. Shot is
because
no
you didn't
good.
talk her up.
Gets her own rebound. Drives in the lane, but she gets fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That is one way to make up for the 2 misses. Get in, go get free throws. She's a very good free throw shooter.
Free throw number 1 is good. May's second free throw is no good. They're going to call a foul on Teeter. Pass in the corner to Brown. Cross court, three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Wilkes. Wide open. That's Youngman for a quick bucket.
They took the lead right there. 1 minute to go.
Corner to Hammett. She gets her in the air one more time. Brooke Teeter's shot, no good. Rebound by, how to rebound by breaks off the hands. She couldn't pull that one in.
I was going to say, she couldn't pull it in, it slipped out.
Reminder again, tomorrow night, the boys' Jamboree will take place. Nixa Eagles, Kickapoo Chiefs, and Bolivar. I don't know the Bolivar mascot. You know it?
I have no clue what it is.
Going at it, 3 great teams right there. Bolivar went to sectionals last year, state quarterfinals. Nixa, of course, state championship run. Could not finish it. Kickapoo lost to Nixa in the district championship. So, I mean, 3 solid teams. I mean, all 3 teams, though, losing key players. Lowry, Ruffin,
Jarrett.
Jarrett, Nelson, big man they lose.
Who else?
Tyler, I mean, not Tyler, Turner. Brown with it up top. Down low to Wilkes. Back out. Going up with it, no good. Rebound by Jones with 38 seconds left.
Nixa needs to score here if they want to win this.
Quarter.
What?
If they want to win this quarter.
Ah, yeah. It's not a quarter if there's 4, if there's only 3.
We're calling it a quarter.
It's a third.
It's a third?
If they want to win this third.
I'm going to smack you. May with it at the top of the key. Timeout. Coach Perryman with 34 seconds left, and the clipboard is out. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. .34 seconds left, and they're going to call a foul.
Good job, Lily. Slide, twin, slide. Oh, go, Lily.
We have some Lily May fans behind us cheering her
I've
on.
heard them all game.
May, the top of the key, over to Hammett. Over to Teeter.
Looks like they're looking for one shot and one shot only here to win the third.
11 seconds left. May, jump ball to Clark. Inside to Jones. Jones puts it up. Cannot finish. And the second of 3 goes to Sparta, and that's the first one the Eagles has dropped today. Going into the third, we're going to see I think the varsity might stay in. Yeah, that's what it looks like. The varsity's going to stay in.
Let's say it.
We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Air Services, All Services, Heating. The varsity for both teams will stay in here with 6 minutes left. Holt at the top of the key, in the corner. It'll be a traveling call. .5:49 left. Lily May taking the ball up court here. Screen on Fulton. Over to Clark. Bray across court. Over to Jones. Passing around the perimeter here. Wide open. Lily May rims in and out. Clark gets the rebound, but she puts it back up. Cannot finish. I mean, May's just getting unlucky here.
Look, who's going to tell her to stop shooting? Once she stops shooting, she's never going to make it.
I mean, it's just rim in and out, and I mean, she's going to keep shooting until she hits it.
Think of it like this. If Curry misses a couple shots, are they going to tell Curry to stop shooting? No. They're just going to let him keep shooting, because once he makes one, he's going to go on a tear. Yeah. Same with her.
.2-0 now. Clark drains both of them. 5-second violation, and this Eagles.
I was about to say, that's another one. They've racked up a couple of those today.
This Eagles press is immaculate. It's be hard for teams to stop it. Jump ball to Nora Clark, and she puts in. I mean, Kale Combs,
you can't do anything
Clark,
about that.
same person. Like,
you can't do anything about that.
Who's going to win a jump ball against them? No one is. Taken away, Eagles ball. Great defense by Kinley Hammett. Fade away, and Clark will go to the free throw line.
Same move again. They found it this time.
She has created every point in this third, Kale. This third. I don't think we ever introduced ourselves. Well, I'm Brady Retone, and this is
now we're going to do it?
This is Kale Harris. I know we have 5 seconds left, but I don't
5
know
minutes?
Wow.
Long day. It's a long day, I guess.
Long day. Been up,
morning weights,
Been up since 5 a.m. Long day. We're good, though. Shot up is good by Clark. Passed in to Holt. In the corner, shot is no good. Roller tips it this time. Clark's in transition. Goes through the lane, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Hammond. May wide open, 4-3. And I gotta stop saying she's wide open. That has her cameraman Colin Kelly down there. I gotta stop saying she's wide open.
It's fine if it hits Colin. The shots have been a little messy for you guys. Sorry about
Wow.
that.
You
I'm
didn't
calling
have
him out. I'm calling him out.
You didn't have to do him like that. Kel's big time. Intercepted by Hammett. Oh, pump fake, and I don't know what was going on there.
I think she tried to pump fake it, but then she realized she couldn't go up with it.
Megan is trying to do a little too much there. 5-0, the Eagles lead. Hammett throws it up to Clark. She's driving through the lane, and she drills it at and one. Nora Clark. She'll head to the line again. She has 7 points.
She has found her groove.
14 tonight. Or 14 all.
She's found her groove tonight.
All game.
She's found it.
I mean, this game right here, this is Division I Nora Clark right here.
Yeah.
Free throw is good. The out of bounds. Nixa ball.
I was about to say.
I think Perryman, I said this earlier, but I think Perryman's been listening to Coach Hughes. She's been using a lot of pace here.
Pressure applied causes errors.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not
She's
wrong.
been using pace tonight.
They need to put pace on the back of their practice shirts or something.
And they've been listening to Coach Hughes, I guess.
They have.
It's a Nixa culture. 4 minutes left. The corner to Clark. Back out to May. Hammett.
Good effort
by
to get it
Bray.
back.
Inside to Jones. She cannot hit it. Down low to Jones. She gets her opportunity and she hits it.
Is that a charge? Oh, they did not give JC the charge right there.
It's blocked.
Oh, heads up.
A big jump ball there. Taken away. Over to May. She pulls up. Inside. That's Hammett. Off the knee. Teeter puts it up and it will roll in.
I did not think. I don't know how she got that shot off. From my angle, she had no room to shoot
Hammett
that.
has a lot of assists. I don't know how many because we didn't keep track of it, but she's been killing it tonight on the ball movement and defense.
Everyone's been killing it on defense.
Down inside. There's be a foul on him. Block on Clark.
Do they not keep track of fouls in this?
$5.
I'm not sure.
Up top now. It's Wilkes with the ball. Over to Walker. Walker's pressed up tight by May. Holt. Cross court. Down and inside. Brown. Over to Holt. She drives through the lane, kicks it out. Holt open for a three-pointer, no good. She gets her own rebound, and that's a charge.
That's
Wow.
2 in a row that she got called on a block that I think were charges.
JC Brace putting her body on the line and just
Not getting
the
rewarded.
call. I mean, she's wanting the charge, but they're just
She
not
wants it.
giving it to her. Holt will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She misses the first one, and Sparta's yet to score a point. 2:30 left, halfway through this quarter. Second shot is good.
It's a third.
My bad, Cal. That's on me.
Yeah, get it right.
Hammond controlling the ball. Guarded tightly by Brown over to Hopper. Back to Teeter. Teeter sets a screen. She loses her feeding. They're gonna call a foul.
Hey,
It's just
I think for every shot that Nixa has missed, they've gotten a turnover.
in
for
return.
it. Yeah.
Were you just cooking that up? And another
cooking that
jump
up.
ball.
I was just thinking about it.
Nora Clark's been working on the Randy Moss drill, apparently. And she has
Oh, yeah, she just
killed it. Nora Clark's doing phenomenal here. Back out. Over to Holt. Holt to Wilkes. Back to Holt, taken away by Teeter, and they're going to call it Sparta ball. Brown. Calling Walker over to take the ball. In the corner, back to Brown. Taken away by Clark, back inside. Now that's Jones. And Hopper cannot catch it.
That's fine. I have faith in this Nixa defense. To either give him a 5-second, nope, or we're just in press. But now we're just gonna help D till we get the ball back.
I don't know what I guess he never got a hold of the ball. I don't know.
Oh, they didn't let the sub come in.
Oh. Over to Holt. Holt over to Loveland. Down low to Wilkes. She's guarded tightly by Jones. They're called push.
She just said she got smacked in the face by her teacher.
14-2 is the score. With 53 seconds left. Kick out, and they're going to call a block.
Is it really a block when
I think
Sparta,
okay, go ahead.
Sparta's dribbles, pounds the ball, and scoots into them? Is that really a block on
Well,
us?
what I've noticed a lot is they haven't had control of their bodies.
Yeah, they don't have
I've
control
noticed it
of
a
their
lot.
bodies.
The dribbler hasn't had control of their bodies a lot, and they've been calling a lot of blockings, which, if you look at the definition of a charge,
That's another
If the-
foul on Nixa right there.
if the dribbler doesn't have control of her body or his or her body, it's a charge. It's not a block.
Yeah, it's a charge or an offensive foul, one of the two.
Yeah. But there has been a lot of fouls called today.
There has been.
They're going to call an offensive foul going the other way.
I knew we'd get a charge. Someone's had to do it.
42 seconds left, and I think the Eagles will chew clock here. .35 over to Hopper. To Bray. And if this is how the Eagles are going to look, I'm excited for the season. I think once they start getting the shots in, I think it's going to be great. And
it'll be a fun season to watch for sure.
corner for Hammond. No good. It's be out of bounds. Nixa basketball.
I think.
It's a Nixa ball, right?
I don't know. A shot.
No, Sparta basketball. It's a 1-and-1. They're going to call a foul. I didn't know they did the bonus in Jamboree. I'm not even going to lie.
I didn't even know they were keeping track of fouls.
Well,
there's
they're not keeping track of player fouls.
Okay.
It's like
Team fouls, no player fouls.
you can hack-a-shack somebody in Jamboree. Earlier today, I was cooking kale up in
That is not true.
2-on-2 star basketball.
My team did definitely win.
No, we definitely cooked you. There's 10 seconds left. And the Eagles will come out 2-0 at the Jamboree. They win this one 14-3.
Love to see it.
And like I said, if this is how this year's gonna go, this Eagles team to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be a lot of teams to compete with them. Once again, tomorrow night, the Nixa boys basketball team takes on Kickapoo and Bolivar. I believe that's 6 o'clock. Kale, you got anything to say?
I do not.
I'm Brady Reeton alongside my partner,
Gail Harris.
signing off.